Over 60, the worst food that is weakening your muscle. You might not even notice it. It's something that looks healthy, something most people trust to start their day. But after 60, this one food could be silently draining your strength. Let's walk through a familiar morning. You pour a glass of orange juice. You toast a slice of bread. Maybe add a bit of jam or a few berries on the side. It feels light, clean, safe, just what the doctor would recommend, or so we thought. But for someone over 60, especially when your muscle is already harder to maintain, this meal can quietly trigger a chain reaction that weakens your legs, your grip, your energy, even your balance. You don't feel it right away. That's why it's dangerous. It doesn't make you sick or bloated or dizzy. It just takes a little piece of strength each day until you need it most. You try to get up from the couch and your legs hesitate. You carry groceries and feel a strange tremble in your arms. You start using the handrail on stairs, not because you want to, but because you have to. What most people don't realize is this. The real danger in food over 60 isn't just about sugar or fat. It's about what that food does to your muscle. Because when you lose muscle, you don't just lose strength. You lose protection, stability, and freedom. And the worst part, the food that causes this isn't something exotic or rare. It's something sitting in almost every kitchen across America. It's something we've been told is healthy for decades. But it's time to look deeper. Because if you're over 60, your muscle health works by a different rule book. And the breakfast that feels light and right might be silently setting you up for weakness. So, what is this food? What is it doing to your muscle? And how can we fix it? Gently, starting today. Let's walk through this together. So, what is the food? It's refined sugar, especially when hidden in foods that seem healthy. Orange juice, flavored yogurt, cereal, jam, even white toast. It all looks gentle, but starting your day with sugar is like handing your muscle over to slow erosion. It doesn't shout. It doesn't sting. It just quietly takes, every day. When you eat sugar without protein, your blood sugar spikes. Your body responds by releasing insulin, which might seem harmless. But insulin, especially in older adults, creates a subtle layer of inflammation. That inflammation slows down how well your body can rebuild muscle. Over time, this wears away your strength from the inside. Now remember this. After 60, your body already loses 1 to 2% of muscle each year, unless you actively fight back. So if your breakfast is mostly sugar and lacks real protein, you're starting each day with a silent setback. You won't feel it right away, but after a few weeks, you'll notice. You'll wonder why standing up feels different, why your legs seem tired even after resting, why walking the stairs takes more effort than it used to. I once spoke with a 72-year-old woman. She told me, "I eat healthy. Every morning I have fruit, cereal, a glass of milk." She wasn't eating much junk, but when we looked closer, there was no protein at all. No eggs, no nuts, no meat or Greek yogurt, just quick carbs, and mostly sugar. And here's the quiet danger. She thought she was doing the right thing. She thought she was fueling her body, but her muscles were slowly starving. You see, sugar gives you energy, but not strength. It's like burning kindling in a fireplace. It lights up fast, burns bright, and disappears. But your muscles, they're built with bricks, protein, vitamins, minerals. If all you do is burn kindling, your walls weaken. One morning they tremble. Another morning they crack. And one day, without warning, they fall. So, how do we fix it? How can you rebuild muscle, gently, starting today? The answer isn't complicated, but it does require a small shift in how you see breakfast. The old idea of light and clean, fruit, toast, juice, needs a partner. It needs protein. Because protein is the building block of strength. You don't need to eat a steak every morning, but even one egg can make a difference. A scoop of Greek yogurt, a handful of nuts, or a slice of turkey. These are small changes that wake up your muscle instead of draining it. Pair that with a piece of whole grain toast or a small serving of fruit, and suddenly your breakfast isn't just light, it's balanced. And this balance does something deeper. It tells your body, I'm ready to stay strong today. Because after 60, muscle is not just about exercise. It's about how you feed recovery. And that recovery starts with your first bite of the day. Now let's go beyond food. There's something else that silently weakens your muscle, and that's long periods of stillness. If you sit for hours, reading, watching TV, or scrolling, your body slowly forgets how to activate certain muscles, especially the ones in your legs, hips, and lower back. So here's a small habit to try. Every morning after breakfast, walk for 10 minutes, and it doesn't have to be fast, just consistent, just enough to remind your legs, we still move. We still hold you. Even better than me, do a few gentle stretches. Reach down to touch your toes. Hold onto a chair and raise one leg behind you. Circle your arms to open the chest. These small movements, when done every day, are like whispering to your muscles, don't go anywhere, I still need you. And if you've already lost some strength, don't be discouraged. Muscle can be rebuilt, even in your 70s or 80s. You just need the right fuel and the right signal. Protein is the fuel. Movement is the signal. Together, they create the message your body has been waiting for. Let's grow strong again. So tomorrow morning, pause for a moment. Look at your breakfast. Not with guilt, not with fear, but with a new kind of awareness. Ask yourself, is this helping my body stay strong? Am I feeding my muscles or just feeding habit? Because every bite matters more now. Not in a scary way, but in a gentle, powerful way. Your body isn't broken. It's just been waiting for the right support. And the good news is, it doesn't take big changes. It takes consistent little ones. An egg instead of jam. A short walk after your meal. A glass of water before coffee. 5 minutes of quiet stretching before the day begins. These things add up. Not right away, but over time they rebuild the foundation. Your legs begin to steady. Your arms feel more certain. You carry things with less fear of falling. And the biggest change, you start trusting your body again. Not because it's perfect, but because you're listening to it, feeding it, moving with it, not against it. So, if this message meant something to you today, if you saw even a small part of yourself in this story, share it. Share it with someone who also deserves to stay strong. Because after 60, we don't need more fear. We just need more truth and a little more care for the muscles that carry us through life.